Hey there, it's Kate here from katemcgibbon.com and the 5K funnel formula, and today I wanted to jump in and offer 3 of my best tips for those of you who aren't just funnel curious, you're already out there having fun with funnels and you're kind of going, all right, I've got this funnel happening, but it's not really working how I like. So normally it'll be down to one of 3 things. That's why your funnel isn't converting as well as you'd like, and I'm going to share them all with you right now. Alrighty, lovely, let's dive right on in. So as I said, for those of you who already have a funnel up and running, you've already had a bit of a dabble, you can already kind of see how powerful they can be, and you've gone away and you've mapped this thing out and you've planned it and you've set it up and you've sat back and you're like, oh, where are the sales? You know, like you had all the good intentions, you probably Googled a bunch of things, you probably maybe sat in on a couple of webinars to get some, see what other people are doing or get some freebie tips. And now you're thinking, okay, I've done all the right things. I've ticked all the boxes that people have told me. I'm not getting the sales. What have I done wrong? Well, I want to give you, as I said, 3 of the top reasons why your funnel might not be converting, so you can go away and hopefully get those fixed fast. And if you're wanting a bit of extra help with your funnel, make sure you come and join my funnel. Come and join my free webinar right now, and you'll get an invitation to come and join my program, the 5K funnel formula, but only for those who jump in and watch the workshop. So the link is above. You'll also, inside that workshop, of course, get my step-by-step plan for creating your own funnel from scratch. But if you're just wanting to troubleshoot your existing funnel, let's dive into that right now. So to start off with, as I said, there are 3 main reasons. The first one, and this is probably actually the biggest one, is that you don't have what I call a funnel-friendly offer. So a funnel-friendly offer, makes up the very first part of the 5K funnel formula program, because this is where we go through and basically make sure that the offer you have is, funnily enough, funnel friendly, because not every offer, even an offer that perhaps has converted really well when you've launched it live or you've sold it in person, that doesn't mean that it's going to work in a funnel. Funnels are a different beast. You can't just take something you've done live before and swap it into a funnel. It has to be set up slightly differently. There's a few things that you need to be keeping in mind. You need to be keeping in mind that, there is that sort of lower amount of, that momentum feeling that you might get from something live. They don't have that like peer pressure that people almost have from live. So you have to try and counteract that with your offer. You also have to make sure that you are making your pricing and the way you bundle things and the way you actually package things up is so that it's going to actually be profitable as well, because again, you're going to have at least a portion of your traffic, if you're going to be scaling up this funnel, is going to be from paid ads, and you need to make sure that you are realistic upfront about how much it's going to cost, that you know what those numbers need to be and what you need to be hitting, and that you've priced things appropriately. So you're going to actually have, I call it the margin for marketing, have that as part of your pricing, but you need to make sure that whatever offer you're putting out there is going to be one that's going to be an easy hells yes from your readers. It's going to be one that's going to be profitable for you, even if you've used things like Facebook ads to get it. And it's going to be scalable. So it needs to be an offer. This includes any bonuses or anything else or any interaction that you have as part of it that needs to be scalable, that needs to be set up so that you can deliver it to 10 people, 100 people, 1,000 people. It doesn't matter. You can have a funnel set up that goes viral, and you're going to be able to accommodate all those people and give them a fantastic experience. So if your funnel right now, if it's not converting as you'd like, it's probably, like I said, that your offer isn't funnel friendly. And the 2 ways that that's going to be showing up is, 1, you don't have enough budget. You're not making enough, as I said, you don't have the margin for marketing in your pricing. So from the sales that you do have, it's not giving you enough budget to be reinvesting into some paid traffic. And also, it's not converting at a high enough percent. So the people that are coming through, you're not getting a high enough percent of those people going hells yes and jumping in, which means that the offer you're presenting to them isn't an easy hells yes for them, which means it needs some tweaking. So that's number 1, you don't have a funnel friendly offer. And the best thing about that is it's actually the quickest and easiest to be fixed. You just need to make sure you sit down, you go through the process to create that offer that is going to be funnel friendly. The second big problem that I see a lot of people doing is that they 100% rely on paid traffic to to be driving people into their funnel. The big problem with that is it's really expensive, and particularly when you get started and the numbers are small, it can kind of be almost, it can kind of almost get you stuck in this point where you kind of can't quite afford to grow your funnel because you're not getting any profit from the sales. You're spending all of any profit you get back into using paid traffic, and you're just going to stay stuck in this kind of, couple sales here and there, highly frustrating part. So you need to make sure that part of your strategy for your funnel includes strategic traffic from other sources that aren't just paid. So paid is great and paid is important, and paid is one of the ways that people can, yes, scale up fastest once you've got, as I said, your funnel friendly offer set up and working, and if you have a little bit of budget to put behind it. But, and this is what I teach inside my program, you can actually get your funnel started, get it profitable, get it rolling, and get it growing using free traffic. And I actually recommend you do that first before adding in the paid traffic, so you don't get stuck in that frustrating sort of like using all your spare budget to pay for ads, but those ads are not quite working well enough and you're not quite making enough sales to then go to that next point, and it's an awful little vortex, and I don't want you stuck there. So if you are feeling like, if you're going, yeah, that's me, I'm kind of spending a lot on ads and I'm only sort of just getting it back with my sales, that I strongly suggest you sit down and you make a plan that's going to include some really strategic non-paid traffic as well. And that's part 3 of the 5K funnel formula program as well. And the third thing that a lot of people do, and this one, again, it's a really, really easy one to solve, is you're not giving people a second chance to buy. So we've all heard it, and it's very true that when it comes to consumers, or when it comes to someone brand new stumbling across where you are, wherever you are on the internet and going, oh, this person sounds interesting, the reason they probably stumbled across you is they're probably looking for a solution to a problem that you solve. So if, through scrolling through all of their social media and Google and whatever it is, if something caught their eye of yours that's made them go through, take that next leap, click through to your site, check you out, then they probably at the moment are trying to find a solution to that problem, right? So right now they are super warm, they are super keen. They might not know you yet, they still need to go through that know, like, trust kind of process before they decide to actually, jump in and invest. But that can be done in a matter of days if you set your funnel up right. And the numbers are there. Most people will go from, as long as they are presented with an offer, most people can go from being a total stranger on the internet to being a paid customer who's, gratefully going through your program and getting the help that you have to offer in less than 14 days, most actually in less than 7. So a lot of us are like, awesome, we're going to create this funnel, we're going to give them this offer right up front, and then, then that's it. And it shouldn't be it. You actually need to give those people a second chance to buy, and sometimes a third, and sometimes a fourth, and sometimes a fifth. So your funnel, it shouldn't just be that first component. That's actually, yes, that's the first bit you should start with, and that's the bit you want to nail. And if that bit's not converting, then it's probably one of the other 2 offers. But if you're getting a decent percentage on that first part, and you've got some free traffic and some paid traffic coming, and you're still not quite getting the numbers that you'd like, I highly suggest you give people a second chance to buy, and that's actually should be built into your funnel. We have this is actually part of the 5K funnel formula program. We take people through, we get them to set up the part 1 first, make sure that's working, make sure that's getting sales, and then we jump over into optimization mode and we'll add in some extra chances for people to buy. Because sometimes you might, as I said, yes, you're looking for that problem right now, but maybe you just had to pay the rego for your car, or you just had, Christmas is coming up and things, you've got a lot of extra expenses, or you're about to go on a holiday. So yes, you're keen, but right now maybe isn't the right time. So you want to make sure that it's the follow-up. It's giving people a couple of other chances to give you that hell's yes if the product's right. So let me know down below, when it comes to your funnel, are you guilty of any of those 3 things, and are you going to go off and try them? And as I said, if you would like to actually see what exactly is the step-by-step funnel that I teach in my 5K funnel formula program, a program that has helped people go from 0 sales to over 400,000 sales completely 400,000 sales a year completely. A program that has helped some of my clients go from 0 sales to up to 80 sales a month completely on autopilot. Make sure you come along and join my workshop. I'll take you through it all in there. Plus, there is a very special VIP invite for those at the end who would like some extra help with setting up their funnel. So that's it from me, guys. If you've got any questions about funnels, if you've got any questions about the program, feel free to reach out to my team. But otherwise, hopefully I'll see you inside that workshop very soon, or I'll see you back next week with more tips on creating your very own funnel. Alrighty guys, bye.